All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to war number 3 of season 19. Um, so let's just get right into it. So this war we were up against 2-1-1. So first couple fights are just again diversity garbage. So this is a Corvus on a nothing node. He's not a stubborn defender. So nothing really here. You could take this fight with anybody. I guess aggression armor could theoretically time somebody out, although you get 5 minutes, so I don't think you're too likely to time out. The heavy was no real reason for it, to be honest. Just felt like throwing a heavy. So yeah, that's not much to say. I should have fast forwarded this fight. Sorry about that. Yeah. So when you armor break the aggression fury, I guess you get the armor breaks, but he still keeps the aggression armors, which is kind of weird, but so SB2 will end the fight. Really simple. They unfortunately did not place a single Corvus charge in the first section on any path, which is probably smart. So this next fight, I'm going to take it linked with this Power Focus 1. Again, not super necessary. It's not super helpful, but it also really doesn't hurt you. So I just kind of figured, why not? With this way, at least you completely don't have any risk of an SB3, which is kind of one of the easier ways to die. So this is the node where you have like a limited number of each type of hit. So I threw a heavy, light, medium, light, medium. And once you run out, I think he just starts building Furies, so it really doesn't matter necessarily that you get the charges off correctly. Like, you lose the charges when you throw a special, or the Furies, I think, reset or something. I don't know. But yet again, this is just diversity garbage, so it doesn't really matter. Easy fight, nothing interesting so far. The next fight, however, though, this was a fight that was not planned for me. So this is Nick Fury on kinetic transference. It also has the node where he goes unstoppable and can evade every 7 seconds footloose, or for 7 seconds when he throws a special. So I am going to boost big for this. You can see that he's not at full health. The first person who went in got annihilated, and I am hoping not to get annihilated. So right here, it's kind of interesting. So you can see I put on the 150 boost. I actually looked at the numbers for how much damage I did on my special 2 against Night Thrasher, since he's the same class as Nick. And I thought 200 would actually be too much, because this node only has 160k health. So I wanted to use the 150. I thought that would get me to 2 bars of power. So strategy here, again, with kinetic transference, you essentially cannot let him throw an SP1. That's pretty much the only goal. So I do 1 or 2 hits, then I turtle up. He also is a stubborn defender. I do dex, I believe, yeah. I do dex the special. It doesn't really matter. So I am going to mostly just try to play it as safe as I can. So the kinetic transference gives him a ton of power. It's actually pretty crazy. This one I didn't dex, just because I didn't want him to have stubborn, because I knew I was getting kind of backed up into the corner. So this could have ended poorly. Got a really nice intercept. And right here, what you'll see, if you look at my power, I only have 1 bar. And the reason why is right here, which I had just never seen this interaction, so I didn't know how it worked. But you can see my third hit only did 12,000, whereas normally this would be maybe 40 or 50,000. And I think it's because the hit put him into his LMD. I think that's why it essentially didn't work. So this node also has a nice little armor break, so that's kind of cool. Gives you a little bit of free healing, which is always nice. Crumbling armor. So I did, of course, use an invuln. So here he throws his special 3. I would have survived it even without one, but the challenge is that you kind of get backed up, and he goes unstoppable and can evade. So a little stuck right here. but I do get the SP2 off, and that fight is over. So that went really well. If it hadn't been for that issue with the power back boost, it would have been a pretty easy solo. So I misspelled God right there. There's Lizer complimenting me, which is quite a rare sight. If you guys know Lizer. So the next fight, I sped this one up for you so I don't have to watch this crap. But it's more tin can against Nova fights. Doom is probably my least favorite attacker that I have ever brought into war for more than like one fight. Yeah, he's just, I don't know. I find him incredibly just not fun. He's very, but it is really safe. Again, you don't even need to know what you're doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is pure, again, button mashing. Taters tried to give me some instructions, but, you know, it just, whenever I try to do like the Doom rotation, it just simply never works. I can never get the, like SP1 into the SP2, so, you know, just going to use SP3s to kill him. So right here, he was able to get out of the way, so I didn't get any power burn. So that was pretty lame. So I'm not even, you're not going to see me really even evade specials. It's just block, whatever. Doom is, of course, a stubborn attacker, so he does benefit from the tactic. You can see almost the entire fight I have those 2 perfect block chances up. So here I push him to 3 bars of power because I remember seeing that that's good before throwing the SP3, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work again. Oh no, this time it did work, but I only got 1 bar. I know sometimes people are able to get from like 1 to 2. I was not, so yeah, that's over, thank God. I hate using him, but, you know, he's one of the, you know, 5 or 6 best matchups for that fight. So the next fight, this is a MODOK. He's also stubborn. So I can tell my boost is going to wear off, so my healing boost. So I'm going to throw in 2 potions. So this is the Ebb and Flow Intercept. So the plan is just hit him till he auto blocks. I don't know why, but for some reason he seems to be like easier to intercept than most champs. So they're parry heavy. That'll get me a charge, and once I get a charge, then we're pretty much good to go because I do have Proxima, so he can't auto block. Should have evaded that special. Don't know why I didn't. But got a nice intercept there. That increases the damage. Got another one there. So here I was just trying to bait the SP1, but got another beautiful intercept into the SP2. So pretty fun ending to that fight. And then the main event. So this is the fight that everyone has been waiting for. Unfortunately, the person that was supposed to take the Havoc to my left disappeared, and so the boosts fell off. The power boost and everything I lost, so that was a bummer. I debated for a while. I actually was recording this, and then I backed out, started recording again. So I throw on the health boost. I was debating again, do I need the power back boost? And I figured, well, at this point in the war, we were down, even though they hadn't cleared much, but I just kind of wanted to play it safe. So I just threw on the 200 because the 200s are mostly useless outside of the ebb and flow nodes. You basically can't use them anywhere else. So yeah. So you can see because of ebb and flow, I'm not getting much damage. The goal was to try to get off an intercept before throwing my SP2. So that was the plan. But you're going to see right here, I believe it's going to be right here. So he's standing there and he intercepts me with his special one. And that did like 18,000 damage, and that made it so that I really couldn't intercept him. And he did it again. So just horrific play. You know, I mean, there's nothing you can say. It's just awful. So here I let him block hit me to basically to try to build power. Get off another SP2. And so at this point, I'm like, okay, we're fine. I'm just going to get off a parry, SP2 him, and kill him. But unfortunately, he got his unblockable and killed me. and I did not record the second attempt. I forgot. So then I went into the Spidey mini boss fight. This is, again, just diversity garbage, although I guess that's because I have Corvus with True Strike. So I'm pretty sure he never threw a special too. Like, I was trying and trying and trying, and he just would never throw it. Brute forces on me, but again, you know, whatever. Doesn't really matter. As soon as he throws the SP2, the fight's over. He just literally never threw it. So, yeah, go in and kill him. So yeah, the streak is over. 118 fight win streak. That MODOK was number 118. So it had been, let's see, basically 15 wars. It was the first fight of the final war of season 17, and the 6th fight of the 3rd war of season 19. So really cool. Really proud of it. You know, a lot of it, of course, is pure just luck and RNG being in my favor. There was a ton of fights during the streak where I could have died, but didn't because I just got lucky. Similar to the way if that Rhino didn't go unblockable, I would have killed him, and I got unlucky there. But of course, over the streak, you know, I've been way, way, way luckier than unluckier. That's the only way to go that long without a death. So yeah, that'll do it for this video. I was debating whether to keep making the videos or not, because there's really nothing kind of individually to play for at this point, but I think I'm going to. At least this next week. The week after, I'm actually going to be out of town, so I'm not sure what I'll do for that. But I will try to continue with the videos, so that will do it for this one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.